All right, welcome back. Got another banger tutorial coming to you guys today. Today we're going to scrape Twitter for keywords, then throw that into a clay table, determine if that tweet fits our criteria in terms of people we want to reach out to, get the Twitter user's email, and then write a personalized introduction line referencing that tweet all in clay. We're going to do it in probably less than 5 minutes. So, um, here is a Appify tweet scraper. I will share a link to this in the Skool post, but this thing is badass. I really like it a lot. I basically just put in search terms Skool community. So this was inspired by Mohammed. He's looking to help people grow their Skool communities. Go check him out, guys, if you haven't yet. But essentially, you can put in keywords here, Twitter handles, all different kinds of stuff. There's down here, you can go by the author, who they're replying to, where they're tweeting from, all kinds of crazy stuff, the dates. So I basically just put in search dates from like when Ormozy started promoting Skool till now. And then I just put in this Skool community search term. And then I was able to get this 1,000 data set of 1,000 tweets. And guys, look, I mean, this only cost me 30 cents. Now, obviously, there's a lot of people, there's a double tweet in there. Like one person might be tweeting 17 different times about Skool, but that's good. That gives us more data to work with. And again, this was done in like literal 4 seconds. It took, or 4 minutes, it took nothing. So then what we did is, you know what we did? We threw it right into a clay table. Now, as soon as I threw this into the clay table, this text over here is the actual tweet itself. I started noticing that some of these tweets were just not relevant at all. So, like you can see this one, old school cafe, community. So this is just pulling tweets that have community and school in it. But this is about like a coffee shop. We don't care about coffee shops. We're worried about school communities. But like over here, I placed top 10 in the September school games. Like that's probably a pretty good person to reach out to. So what I did was saying, how can we filter through these tweets to figure out who's the best person to reach out to based off of their tweet? So what I did was basically set up a GPT prompt over here. So essentially what I did is I said, hey, I'm scraping tweets that include the keyword school community. I help school community owners monetize and grow their school community. So giving context to the AI, saying like, hey, this is what I do. This is what I'm going to give you. Determine if this is a good person to reach out to or not. And then score them on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 being an awful person to reach out to, 5 being a great person to reach out to. So basically did that. And then it would return just basically the score. And then what I would do was say, well, let me go into the email. So this is a tool called MixRank. There's another one called Shark Tools, I think, but this is all native to Clay. You can use Clay credits for it, but essentially all you have to do here is throw in the Twitter handle, like their profile URL, and then it's able to scrape their emails. Again, you can see here we didn't get everything. I only ran this for a few hundred lines. But again, we can pull thousands and thousands of tweets. Like this shouldn't be difficult to pull a lot of emails. So we can do that. And again, there's waterfalls that you can use to get more emails from these. This is just one tool to do it. And then essentially over here is what I wanted to do was write them a personalized introduction line to our email based off of their tweet. But what I wanted to do was I wrote this condition down here, which again, guys, this is super easy to write. You just write it out in plain English in here, hit generate formula, and the AI will actually write the code for you. So I basically said, only run this if the email exists, if there's an email there, and the tweet score response is either 4 or greater. So greater than or equal to 4, then write a personalized introduction line to them. So we did that. And again, I did this in maybe 15 minutes, but there was a really good one over here. Where was it? Okay, so like this is the tweet. So I set a goal at the beginning of September to get 20 new members into my new into my new start and grow community on Skool. That was poorly worded, but we can see here so far I'm at 11 with a few days to go. So like this is like a pretty good person to reach out to, right? Let's see, what score did we get for this person? Only a 4. In my opinion, that's a 5, but still, they met that criteria. So we wrote them a personalized introduction line, and we said, I was on Twitter and I saw your post about reaching 20 members for your Skool community. Congrats on hitting 11 so far. So like that is chef's kiss, perfect introduction line, because then we can go right into, hey, I see you've set this goal. I see you've achieved it so far. What if I could help you achieve it faster with less risk? You know, the typical value equation right there. So this makes my mouth water when it comes to writing good campaigns and targeting users based off of intent. We're not just shotgun blasting to everybody that's ever tweeted about Skool ever. We're targeting people that we can tell and see based off of their social media presence that they're trying to grow, right? So this is like an extremely targeted campaign. And again, guys, I did this in like 10 minutes this morning. It's that easy. So what I can do is I can also share you guys the prompts here that I'm using. Again, this isn't rocket science. You can always make these better. I'm just drafting these up in the morning, but I think this is a pretty badass campaign. I hope it's helpful to you, Mohammed, and everybody else. Let me know if you guys have any other ideas or cool stuff. That's how I get inspiration for these posts, is basically what you guys are trying to achieve. I figure out a way to make it happen for you and make it happen for as cheap as possible. I mean, this is the first one I think that I've posted that costs you money, and it costs you about 30 cents per 1,000 tweets. So should be pretty affordable for you guys. Awesome. Have a good one, guys. Talk soon.